What's up, guys? It's Thursday. We've got Thursday night football, and thankfully, we've got a primetime game with two good teams. The Ravens, the Bengals, two good quarterbacks. This is going to be fun. I'm excited for this game tonight. I wanted to show you guys a quick little play on PrizePicks, and we'll just look through the player projections real quick. Man, Joe Burrow's been tearing it up the last 5 weeks. He's gone over this number. He's averaged 294 yards. And then Lamar really been going under, but you can't really look at the last 5 in this situation because it is so different. The Bengals are a team that are going to help the opposing quarterback throw for more yardage than he usually does. So that's why you see this number, 225, is a bit higher than Lamar has been hitting because they know that there's a pretty good chance that the Bengals get Lamar into a shootout where he's going to be throwing a lot more yardage. Then the Ravens defense, on the other hand, is one of the best defenses in the league. They know that even though Joe Burrow is sitting around, this many yards, over 300 it looks like, in 3 of his last 5 games, they know that the Ravens defense is going to be a lot harder to pass on them than the teams that he's put up all this yardage on. So, you kind of have to take that into consideration. You can't just look at all green, I'm going to go over, and all red, I'm going to go under. You kind of have to figure out how the game is going to go down. Now, I do have a 6-man play on this that I've locked in on PrizePicks. Super excited about it. But I'm going to show you guys a 2-man play. I want to get the free pick viewers a win here, so we're just going to keep it simple. Go with my 2 favorite receiving yardage plays. And I want you guys to also understand that, I've built this account up. You can see over here, $14,000. Had a rough night last night. I think I lost like $500 or $600, but not a big deal. I built it up from $3,000 all the way to just over 14,000 now. And it would be over $100,000, but I'm severely limited because I've won so much. So because I've won so much, they limit me, which is fair play to them. I'm just grateful that I can put any amount of money down and still have some fun. Underdog Fantasy has banned me, and a lot of people in the comments last video were kind of giving me crap for that. They were saying, oh, you say Underdog's banned you, but you're showing pictures of big plays. Guys, I've got VIP clients that have bankrolls in the tens of thousands of dollars, and they know my stuff hits, and they pay me well for my picks. So yes, I advertise $50 week passes and $15 a month and $400 for the year, but I've got a lot of people that I work one-on-one with. And I want you guys to understand that. But let's get through this pick real quick, and then I'll get a little bit more into that. I'm just getting fired up right now because I can't stand it when people doubt me, and I've laid out so much proof over the course of the season that I'm dominating, and I don't know what else there is to say. How many YouTubers that give out free picks do you see with 14 G's in their account? And you know what? There's 14 G's in my account, and I haven't withdrawn it because I don't need the money. I've got a ton of money in my bank account. I've got a ton of cash, and I don't need to cash out this money in my PrizePicks because I've got it like that because I win. And I have clients that pay me for my winners because I'm limited and I can't get much money down on these games. So first player I'm going to target, and I'll just click through these so you guys can kind of see their last 5, what it's been looking like. Jamar Chase is a guy, little boomer bust. He can go way under with 41. He can go way over with 124, 192. Mark Andrews, very consistent. He's never going to go crazy, although against Seattle he did drop 80. But he's going to sit between, 50 and 65 yards more games than not. So 57.5, it's right on the money with him. Zay Flowers, very boomer bust. This guy's the most boomer bust out of any of them, really. And Tyler Boyd, the last couple of weeks without T. Higgins, has really shined. Tyler Boyd is one of Joe Burrow's favorite players to throw to. He'll run like an underneath route, just running across the field, and Burrow will dump it off to him, and then he'll go run for 15 yards. And it's a beautiful thing when the number is this low, 45 yards. And even when he wasn't getting 46 and up, look at this. He has gotten 38 or more yards in all of his last 5 games. Super consistent and super high upside. He's not going to lay an egg, and he's going to give us at least 35 yards more games than not. So I love Tyler Boyd in this spot. He's going to be one of my plays. And then you look at this one next up, right next to him on PrizePicks. Odell's been going off, man. Odell has had that game against Arizona where he didn't do one thing, but the other 4 of the last 5 gone way over 27 or 26.5 yards. Love Odell here. He scored a touchdown in each of the last 2 weeks. He's really found his role on this Ravens offense. He's not going to go for 100 yards. He's not going to get 3 touchdowns. He's not going to do anything crazy. I mean, I hope he does. But I'm very confident that he can get a couple of catches and they'll add up to more than 26.5 yards. So we'll click through these. Bateman, I mean, I just don't think there's an edge going more or less on Bateman. Same with Aguilar. Same with Hudson, although we've seen, man, the last 3 weeks looking pretty good. So I'm confident in those 2 plays. Those are my 2 favorite plays tonight. And then CeeDee Lamb you got to go over, but we'll save that for Sunday. You can't be taking CeeDee Lamb unders right now, man. You're crazy to do that. So I'll throw down on this play. I'll go down 250 to win 750, and I'll click that. Uh-oh. I don't know if y'all can see this. VPNs or other connections. Bro, I've been doing this all year. This is a crazy error message. I wish that y'all could see the real error message, which is that I can only put down enough to win 1,000 on each player, and I already have quite a bit down on each player. So it is what it is. It is what it is, but I can't lock it in. I love this play. I might put it in on another app, but this is my play for you guys that want to build your bankroll. Tyler Boyd and Odell. Now my long shot play that I absolutely love, and I kind of touched on it when I was going through the players, who is boom or bust and who's consistent. You look at a guy like Mark Andrews, he's getting 39 yards every single game, even when he doesn't hit his over. So Mark Andrews, I lowered his number to 39.5. This is a DFS app called Chalkboard. It's also the app where I host my live group chat. So if you want to be in the group chat during the game and reacting with the boys, we've got over 4,500 members in there. Probably have like 100 to 200 active members that are engaged throughout the full game. And it's just a really fun way to watch the game no matter what you're playing on. But definitely sprinkle some money on this so that you can ride with the squad tonight. And if it hits, it's $10 to win 900. So even if you put $2 on it, it's $2 to win 20. It's a pretty awesome payout right there for just 5 things to happen. But Mark Andrews, we lowered his number. Zay Flowers, I raised his number. Jamar Chase, I raised his number. Because Jamar Chase is a guy that can go for 150 yards a couple times each season. So it's not crazy to think he could go for 100 yards tonight. So 89.5 is totally reasonable. Zay Flowers, he's very boom or bust. He could go for 10 yards. He could go for 90. Like I showed you guys his last 5. So I threw him in there. Maybe we'll get lucky. But Tyler Boyd, I love him. The last 5 games has been doing really well. And Odell over 29.5 is crazy. To get 2x on that is just crazy because it's so likely that happens, and that's such a fair payout right there. So I would, if I was picking just 3 of these, I would go Odell, Andrews, and Jamar Chase. I'll do those 3. You'd get a lower payout, obviously. But those are my 3 most confident. And then just to take a home run swing, I put Zay Flowers and Tyler Boyd in there. I mean, Tyler Boyd's multiplier is 5.53 just for that one play. It's crazy, man. And I wanted to show you guys my promo code. So if you get the Chalkboard app and you put money in, use promo code SBE, which is Sports Betting Education. You can see it down there in green. Use promo code SBE. You help support me as a creator. I have a brand deal with them, so they pay me when you use my code. So all that money goes back into the channel. It goes back into hiring more people to help me do research, edit videos, make content. And, you know, I want to cover more sports, but honestly, like football is my bread and butter. So the more signups we get, the more sports we can cover. NHL, college basketball, NBA. Like if you want more picks, and I'll probably always do the videos, but there might even be able to bring more people onto the channel. The more money we drive through this YouTube channel, the more content, the more value I can bring you guys. So use promo code SBE. They will double your first deposit. So whatever you put in, they're going to match. So you get a nice bonus there. And then last thing I wanted to really go over in this video is my boy Skywalker. You guys may know him if you watch DFS YouTube videos. This is the thumbnail for an interview he did with me last night. It was like an hour-long podcast, super fun. We were talking about DFS, our journey as YouTubers and creators, and just how we got into it, what I've done, and the biggest thing is, I tell you guys all the time how much money I make. Some people don't believe me because it sounds crazy to think that you can make tens of thousands of dollars doing this. Skywalker put in $2,600 last Friday, and he ran that $2,600 up to $15,000 in 2 days. So he played college football on Saturday, NFL on Sunday, and this is a guy that doesn't know anything about college football. His bread and butter is NBA. So if you want NBA picks, go subscribe to his channel. He's a friend of mine, and we help each other out when we can. He ended up riding my VIP. He made 15 grand in 2 days, and he shares his story and he shows his account on UnderdogFantasy.com. So he actually shows his account, so you can see all the proof is there, all the wins and the losses from VIP this past weekend. So if you're doubting that I help people make tens of thousands of dollars, watch that video. He has no incentive to lie for me. It was something that he did to help me out, just third-party verify that my stuff is legit. Because I can sit here and tell you all day long, but we all know there are people on the internet that lie about their success to trick you into buying their VIP. That's not me. And I've got so many people that have vouched for me that have personally made thousands of dollars riding my stuff. So that's just another person that blew this up. And I was getting a lot of heat last video for people saying, oh, you say you're banned on Underdog. I am. And I can show you guys me trying to log in here in a second. But these screenshots are from Skywalker's account. That's his money. This is not money that I'm making right here. But I will say I'm going to make the money selling picks. So he shared with his followers some of my picks. Now they know I'm legit. They're buying VIP. You guys are seeing more proof and more evidence. And I guess what I want to say is and you can see here, he started with just 2 grand. This is on Saturday. See if the time is there. That's on Saturday at 10:59 p.m. That was before all the money hit his account for all the wins on Saturday night. He was doing 200 to win 4 grand on Saturday, and then you can see he upped his unit size to 500 because I told him, I was like, bro, you're going to get limited. You need to go in aggressive, even if you don't want to, because they're going to take this opportunity away from you next week. So we ended up helping him make $15,000 on his account, and now he's helping me promote. So I'm going to make my money, but not through playing on the app because I'm banned, but I'm going to make my money through selling VIP, right? So I'll go to UnderdogFantasy.com, allow, and then this is the account I use. Yes, I will, hopefully. Hopefully there's not really a VPN on my stuff. But this is the account I use just to make videos and stuff. The fantasy guy, hopefully they don't ban that one. I'm not putting money into that or anything, so they shouldn't care that I use it just to access their site, but those bastards, they probably will care. So when I go to sign in on my personal account that I used to play with, this is what happens. You have set up an account restriction. I didn't set up a restriction. They set up the restriction, okay? And I'll go into my email real quick, and you guys can see right here, this email from Brandon Flott, UnderdogFantasy.com. This is them banning me from their app. I don't even know how it's legal to do this, but it is legal. Apparently you can just turn down business. But they know that I ran it up on their asses. And I should probably reply to this email with all the winnings and say, hey, fuck you, dude. My clients are making a shitload of money. So if y'all are going to stop me from making money, you ain't. You ain't, son, because I'm going to sell picks and I'm going to help others win. Last thing I want to say to you guys before I head out is thank you for watching the channel. And if you have over $1,000 in your bankroll, over $1,000 in your PrizePicks account, and you want to win like Skywalker won, you want to win $10,000 in one weekend, shoot me a text message, honestly, and just send me a screenshot of your account. It has to have over $1,000 in it. And I would say, I'll list this out. This is my phone number right here, though, that you guys can hit me up. I would say, 1, you need to have 1,000 plus in your account. 2, be willing to only copy my plays. So you only copy my plays, exactly what I send you and exactly how much. And then 3, it's free. So it's free. You only pay after you win. So I almost feel like the right thing to do here is say, hey, y'all don't have to pay me. If you have thousands of dollars locked and loaded, let's help you run it up to 10, 15, 20 grand, and then break me off a percentage. So if you're down for that, hit me up. You got to have $1,000. People complain all the time, though, like, oh, you don't send that out to VIP. You didn't send that out. If you want to do this, I'll text you personally, and maybe I'll take on like 5 people this weekend, just work one-on-one with them. They have to have a lot of money, and you have to be willing to, split up some of the profits. But trust me, this is the way to do it. If you're a high roller, you're well, and you have a lot of money in your bankroll, this is the way to do it. So just shoot me a text and send me a screenshot of your account balance with over 1,000 in it, and we'll see if we can work something out. But I kind of want to test that out. And the other thing I would say, number 4, is you have to be willing to do an interview after. So you have to do an interview on my channel and just kind of share your story. And if I help you make 10 grand, like, I need you to tell that story, because I can sit here all day and talk about how good I am, but there's a lot of people that need to see the real people telling the real stories. So that's why I want to add that 4th thing. So if you meet all 4 criterias right here, shoot me a text message, boys. Let's make some freaking money tonight. Get in the chalkboard group chat. I'll put a link to the chalkboard in the pinned comment of this video. Good luck to everybody. Let's have a fun night playing fantasy football, daily fantasy football, watching Thursday night football. See y'all later.